Welcome back here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena for tonight's first game matchup against the team Goldberg. They will be in the purple squad, skating left to right here in the first period. Then the Mighty Ducks there in green, they'll be going right to left. Goldberg squad comes in tonight 2-1 overall. They got 4 points on the season. Currently sitting in second place, right behind the team to the right. That's the Ducks. 3-0 on the season, 6 points overall. 2 shutouts on the season. The two netminders here tonight. First off for Team Goldberg, that's Jody Hines. 2-1 record, 6 goals against, a 2 flat goal against average with 1 shutout on the season. For the other side is Daniel Gumford, 3-0 on the season, .67 goal against average, and 2 shutouts to boot. Some of the names to be cautious about here tonight. That's Eric Church of the Ducks, 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points, followed by 21 of Connor Chignall, 3 goals and assist for him for 4 points. 20 minutes up on the board here, set for game number 1. Game number 2 will be coming up just a few minutes after the completion of game number 1. That will be between two teams currently tied for third, that being the Polar Bears, captained by Mike McCumber, and the Guppies, that being captained by Brian Elrod. Set to take the opening faceoff for the Goldberg squad, that's going to be Jason Hicks. So far on the season, Jason Hicks has 1 goal, no assist for 1 point. On the other side for the Ducks, okay, it's going to be number 42 of Andy Hale, has 2 points on the season, 1 goal and assist. As a puck is dropped and away we go. Down the near side for Watchup, down in the corner. Trying to get an early advantage here is James, able to ring it off the near side half boards. As it's cleared back out to the neutral zone.
What'd you get to drink? Huh? What'd you get to drink?
Back behind a net of Gumford as it's ringed up the far side, up the Chignall. Gonna be 2-on-2. Dropped it down the near side for Watchup. Sinnon just wide of the post. What drink do you get? It's in on net of Hines. He'll cover it up and hold on to it. 19:20 to go here in the first period. Apologies here as that looks like it indeed went in the back of the net, indeed so. Apologies there. The Mighty Ducks able to get ahead early here in the first period. Right at the 1 minute mark here of the first period. Put out to the neutral zone for Jason Hicks. Ranks it up top for Todd. He's still looking for his first point on the season. He'll end up losing the foot race to Eric Church. One of those names to be cautious about here for the Goldberg squad, as he has 2 goals and 2 assists through 3 games so far in the season. As it comes up high for Watchup, centering feed goes right through the creases. It comes up out high for Church. His shot's blocked, ends up losing the stick from Justin James. As it's worked back out in center ice, here's a chance all alone. Shoot, scores at Schroeder. For Watchup, centering feed goes right through the creases. It comes up out high for Church. His shot's blocked, ends up losing the stick right at from Justin James. 50 mark of that first period. Just like that, it's back out in center ice. Here's a chance all alone. Shoot, all scores against Schroeder. Hines, as that's going to be the 8th goal against on Hines of the season. Another face-off win here for the team in green. Alexander not able to hold on to the puck as it's worked in from Adam Breeze. Might be played offside, indeed so, as it'll come right back out to the neutral zone. As for the Mighty Ducks, taking a look back at their previous game. That was against Team Hamilton. One of the closest games they've had of the season, where they were indeed, in fact, losing after the first period. They were losing 1-0. thanks to a snipe from Ted Hamilton himself, had a breakaway going down the right half side of the ice. After that one goal from Hamilton, it was all Ducks from Church, Major, Guard, and Chignall. 2 of those only having 1 assist. The other 2 were unassisted. Hurt back the other way, nearly intercepted there from Alexander in the attacking zone as it's worked right back out to center ice. Hosever has to beat 2, trying to fire a shot off, gets blocked out to the corner from Major. Hosever so that sharp angle shot gets saved by Gumfret. Kept in at the point only for a moment as it's going to be an odd man rush back the other way as Alexander hits the blue line 2-on-2. Having to get around Goldberg, backhanded pass in front of the net. Not able to get a shot off as Hosever and Major goes up and along the far side half boards. Kaufman Moore trying to ring it out as it hits the center ice, no icing. As that is 39 of Pilhorn going back behind the net. We'll fire it down the near side. Going to be a race against it with between Hale and Seth Crow. Crow so far in the season has 3 goals, no assist. He's got 3 points and trying to make it 4 right here. And all alone, hold shot, saved by Gumfret. Up on the far side, Bailey shot right out in front. Puck still loose. Well, the ref will blow it dead. Gumfret never held on to it. 4-2 shots on goal here. 15-15 to go in the first. As for Daniel Gumfret, back in his last game, he faced 30 shots, ended up making 28 saves. As for Jack Dodd, the netminder for the Hamilton squad, faced 33 shots, saving 29 of those in a 4-2 loss. Out to the point, blocked out in front as it's going to be coming right back the other way. Up high, it's Hale, hitting the blue line. Crow working on the back check. Long shot. Hines is able to hold on to it. He'll cover it up. 14:40 to go here in the first. 2-0's your score in favor of the Mighty Ducks. The first goal scorer, once again, apologies here, unsure of who got credit with that one, as I thought Hines had covered that one up, as we are still getting set here in the broadcast booth. On the other side for the second one, it was Bill Schroeder at the 17:50 mark here in the first. Puck's dropped out to the point, down low for Church. He'll hold, shot goes high off the back glass. From the near side, Hines is able to cover it up. Right there at the goal line. Keeps this a 2-0 game. The team leading in penalty minutes so far in the season are the Mighty Ducks. They have 18 penalty minutes so far. As that goes down to the ice for an icing. Doug Langford, number 45 of the Ducks, he's here tonight. He has no goals and assists, but 12 penalty minutes so far in the season. Next closest to that is a 3-way tie. That being with Andy Hale, Bill Schroeder, and Eric Church, all with 2 minutes. The next closest in penalty minutes is the Goldberg squad. They have 16 so far on the season. Majority of those coming from Michael Bailey. As we're talking about penalties here, Eric Church is down on the ice. So we'll take a quick minute here. As I could only believe the clock will be stopped indeed so at the 12:56 mark. So we'll take a quick timeout here as Eric Church is slow to make his way back up to his feet. Coming back here, Eric Church makes his way back to the bench. Appears to be doing all right here as Jason Hicks trying to fire a shot right from the draw as he ends up hitting the ice himself. Down low to the corner, Pilhorn trying to work it out as it's Goldberg right on the point. As he'll just dump it right back in behind the net of Daniel Gumfret. So far 3-0 on the season. He's only given up 2 goals alongside 2 shutouts on the season. Right back for Pilhorn as he'll leave it behind the net. Comes up for Major down low. Slowly skating as he'll try and leave it down the near side for Schroeder. One of the 2 goal scorers so far tonight. Dropping it back for Major to Schroeder. In onside shot, just sent it wide. This will go, I know. Down low for Beck. Centers it through the feet of one. Gonna be a foot race coming the other way for 17 of DeVault. Shot, save made by Gumfret. Pilhorn trying to clear it out as it goes up high for 45 of Langford. Hicks not able to hold it in on the blue line as that will go down the length of the ice. As a man hits the ice right in front of the Mighty Ducks bench. Here's Hosever. Has to beat one. Puck still with it. Just got sent wide of the netminders. It comes down low. Over for 21 of Vestal as he just sent that wide. Kaufman Moore fires a shot. Blocked right in front from Major. Once again behind the net. Trying to get it out now as the Mighty Ducks. Nearly turned over from Vestal as Major still has it up high. 10 seconds to go here in the... 15 seconds to go on the penalty. Trying to fire one right back in front of the net. Hines able to keep this one out. Kosovar calling for it. Goldberg squad still with it, trying to get it through the skates of 21 of Vestal. As that one will go down length of the ice for an icing. As 2 of Cameron Baxter makes his way back out onto the ice. 10:45 to go here in the first. Faceoff will come up to the glove hand side of Jody Hines. 2-1 on the season, 6 goals against, 2 flat goal against average. As we're starting week number 4 here of this season. Seth Crow will take the draw against Andy Hale. Puck's dropped. Still loose as it is just worked out for the moment for Goldberg. Squad ends up getting turnover was Hale. Shot just sent wide as we played off the near side half boards. Crowell away with it, trying to work it out. Church picks up the change in the neutral zone. Trying to fire it up high for one of guard. Back out to the neutral zone. Clark turns it over. As here comes Alexander and guard in on sides. James applying pressure, a long shot. Gets sent wide right through the paint. Eric Church from the left point. Trying to get a tip out in front was Alexander. Instead finds a way to kill it. As here comes Crowell back the other way. He has one man to beat. That's guard. Apologies, that's 24 of Clark. Shot from Crowell. Scores! Brings it back to within 1. 2-1's your score. Sent wide right through the paint. Eric Church from the left point. Finds the back of the net. 9:30 to go in the first period. Instead finds a way to kill it. His 4th goal as here comes Crowell back the other way. He has one man to beat. That's guard. First goal of the night for the Goldberg squad comes. Shot from Crowell. Scores! In the first. Brings it back to within 1. 2-1's your score. Sent wide right through the paint. Church rings it up high, trying to get it out. For I believe it was... Once again, apologies here. Hard to see numbers, as that was an icing call regardless here. As puck will go right back down to the far side half of the ice in front of the netminder of Daniel Gumfret. Looks like the faceoff will come up to the blocker hand side. As that was Chignall, that was. Apologies. Andy Hale will take the draw. Chignall to the right, Alexander to the left. Beck trying to get a shot right off the draw as it comes out down low. Here comes Walcha, backhanding it in deep into the attacking zone. Jason Hicks the first one to it. Playing it down low to the point. Not able to hold it in on the blue line. Nearly intercepted by Michael Bailey. Yes, sir, Bailey has 1 goal in the season so far. That's been his only point. Barely backhands it back to the neutral zone for Hicks. Trying to get a one-touch feed over for Beck from the blue line. Shot goes on net of Gumford. He'll play it to the far side corner where Major will pick up the loose change. Throws it high in the center right. It's going to be a foot race down the other way. It was not touched up, so that will be an icing call here. 7:40 to go in the first period. Shots on goal 6-5 in favor of the Mighty Ducks. So far only one penalty. That goes to Cameron Baxter of the Mighty Ducks. Puck drop comes down low. James in the foot race to keep it in at the point. Just barely able to, but Pilhorn turns it over. So he'll play it up the far side. Referee changes his mind and says that was played offsides. As it's left for Baxter hitting the blue line. Trying to fire a shot off. Here's a chance. Trying to throw it just wide. Back out in front. Nobody home on the back door as Hicks was able to clear it out to the neutral zone. As for Baxter on the season, I believe this will be his first game played, not having him down on the roster. AJ able to deke around one through the neutral zone. Drops it down low for Watrub. From the left circle, still with it. Trying to fire one to the back. Trying to find a backdoor feed that was, but clearing it out was 21 of Vestal. Apologies, at 17 of DeValk. Centers it to Volk, intercepts. He'll just clear it out to the neutral zone. And a partial line change here for the Goldberg squad. Had Baxter all alone down low, trying to cherry pick at the blue line. Centering feed goes off the skate of Alexander Schroeder, that is. Instead, Hocevar able to pick up the loose change, and here comes Hocevar. Able to take around one, shot right out in front. Schroeder able to clear it out. Back out to the neutral zone, over for, I believe that's Goldberg. Indeed so. Here's Hocevar. From the right circle, Hocevar still with it, trying to cut back in front of the net as Churchill play it to the near side corner. Same area where he was taken down at the 12:56 mark of the first period. Hocevar still going to get his first point on the season. As it's played for Goldberg, Church able to pinch it off at the blue line. Church still with it. He'll drop it down low for Schroeder. Shot from Schroeder nearly went underneath the armpit of Jody Hines. Hines just able to keep that one out, but kept in at the point from 24 of Clark. Down here at the blue line, 45 of Langford able to keep it in. Baxter up in the far side corner, trying to get a centering feed. Puck out in front to the wrong sweater. Church not able to hold it in at the blue line. This is going to be a foot race going back the other way. Here's Hocevar and Church. Church able to keep his, keep Hocevar's stick off the puck. That's going to be a delayed offsides, having to wait to retouch back in on sides. As Kaufman Moore will find a centering feed. Down link to the ice it goes, just out of the reach of Hocevar. An icing goal here, 4 minutes to go here in the first period. 2-1. 2-1's your score here in favor of the Mighty Ducks. Game number 2 will be coming up here in just a handful of minutes. That's going to be between the Polar Bears and the Guppies. Both teams are tied 1-1 on the season. They both have 2 points and a 3-way tie of third. Other team involved with a 1-1 apologies. It's Hamilton, the Guppies, and the Polar Bears all have 2 points. Shot scores! Bears and the Guppies. Both teams are tied 1-1 on the season. They both have 2 points. Alexander was able to drop back up to the point. Pilhorn fired it in straight out from the point. They get goal number 3. Down length of the ice, it goes 3-1. Your lead in favor of the Mighty Ducks. Major back behind the net. They'll take it up the far side of Gumford. Try to get a stick to it, but just could not hold on to it as DeValk will take it up the far side corner. Playing it up top for Major. Centering feed, nobody home on the back door as it still loose for the Mighty Ducks. Battling with its DeValk. Centering feed. James able to push it right back to the corner. Up high, Guard able to come away with it. Guard still with it after being forechecked by a man at the board. Centering feed, trying to get it to Alexander. As it's back out to the neutral zone for 39 of Pilhorn, the most recent goal scorer. Firing one home from this near side point. Goes right off the body of Beck. Trying to get a centering feed out to the neutral zone. Just able to find its way to the neutral zone, but indirectly hit Beck in the process. Here's Crowell. He scored one so far tonight. Looking for goal number 5. Goes off the left pad of Gumford as it's left for Pilhorn. He'll ring it up high and out to the neutral zone and down length of the ice it goes. Will it have legs for icing? It will. 1:30 to go here in the first. Puck dropped here, trying to get it out for James. Does. Back for Crowell. He has one so far in the night. Gumford has a man down in front of his net. A little bit of friendly fire, I believe. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Breeze able to keep it in. Holding. Shooting. Trying to fire one home was Bailey in front of the crease. As it's worked back up top. Back over for Bailey. Trying to drop one back for James. Instead it comes out for Wattrup. 35 seconds to go here in the first period. Up high. DeValk rings it up high for Bailey. Under 25 seconds to go now. Works it forward for Crowell, just out of his reach. As Church trying to fire a backhanded pass back out to the neutral zone. Crowell gets a turnover for a second. Comfort out of his net to play it with 10. Chignall trying to work it out. Kept in at the point. DeValk fires one in, loose in the slot, but just able to be cleared out. 3, 2, 1. That will do it. Church not able to get a shot off, but it would have been a 2-0 at the last couple of seconds of that first period. Gonna take a quick 1-minute break here and we'll be right back to go into period number 2. Ducks up 3-1. Welcome back here to the start of the second period. Andy Hill set to take the draw. 3-1's your score in favor of the Mighty Ducks. As they'll try and get some more here in the second. Centering feed. Jody Hines down in front of his net, but able to clear it out just enough to keep it a 3-1 game. Vesta with a shot. Goes off a body out in front. I believe it was Major. As it'll come up top for Schroeder. He scored 1 so far in the night. That was goal number 2. That being his 3rd goal of the season. Drops it back for Hill. Ends up hitting a body of 1. Apologies, that was a Langford as it comes back the other way. Drops it down low, in on sides. It's Vestal. Ends up over skating. It has Jason Hicks behind him. Instead, it goes up top for Beck. Gonna be a foot race between him and Schroeder. Schroeder away with it. Gonna be a 2-on-3 as they hit the blue line. Has Hicks in front of him. Long shot gets sent wide as Hale pick up the change from the left side circle. Goes off the iron. Ends up staying out as it's played down the near side half boards. Vestal trying to get a centering feed for Hicks. As a rebound attempt comes out for Beck as he'll just dump it in deep. Major down low. Spinning around, Major still with it. Here in the second period, switching sides here as Goldberg squad going right to left. As the Mighty Ducks are going left to right. Play down low for Langford. Centering feed just out of his reach for Kaufman Moore. As that's going to be played off the near side half boards. Just out of the reach. Vestal has it. Here's Vestal and Hosevar. Vestal shot. Save made by Comfort. Hosevar still with it. Shot blocked by Church. Vestal shot it sent wide. Hosevar up top. Has Beck behind. Goldberg that is behind him. Shot blocked out in front. Hosevar still with it. Turns over. Here's a chance now the other way. Schroeder up high. Has space. Shot. Save made by Hines. Puck still loose. Goes off the skates of Church. Baxter trying to fire a backhanded shot against Hines. That's cleared out to the neutral zone. Apologies there. Back out to the neutral zone. Got a stick to it. I believe was Baxter. Indeed so. Crowell taken in front of the net of Jody Hines. Rings it down low. Crowell still coming away with it. From the neutral zone. Having to get around quite a few green sweaters. As here comes a shot from 28 down low. Trying to work it out. Apologies. 24 of Noah Clark. Ends up whiffing on the passing attempt and eventually able to get it out as that's going to be turned over. Here comes Hosevar in on sides. Being pressured by Church. Church hits the ice. Here comes Hosevar. 1-on-2. Whiffs on the shot. As Comfort will hold on to it. 16:24 to go here in the second. 12-8 shots on goal. Still in favor of the team in green. Two line changes coming up here. Face-off will come up to the right of Daniel Gumfret. Justin James will take the draw against Daniel Pilhorn. Pilhorn able to win it back. Apologies there. That was 10 of Paul Elston. Crowell comes away with it. Down low for DeVolk. Surveying his options, trying to work it forward as Elston will drop it right back the other way. Downlink to this, it goes for an icing. Justin James standing right here in center ice, not moving on that icing whatsoever. He'll remain out here. 15:24 to go in the second. So far, only one penalty in this one. That was the Cameron Baxter back in the first period. 12:56 was that time frame. That was the same incident where we've seen Eric Church go crashing down into the near side boards. Appears to be doing okay so far as here comes Crowell. Long shot right out in front. Net is off its moorings. As Comfort will be able to close up on that rebound shot. One shot attempt goes there. Comfort able to keep it out. 3-1 still your score. Most recent goal coming at the 3-minute mark of period number 1. That coming with 17 minutes played. That was number 39 of Daniel Pilhorn getting his first goal of the season. The one and only goal so far for Goldberg squad was Seth Kraut at the 9:30 mark of the first. That coming about 9 minutes after Schroeder's goal That being the second goal for the Ducks. Behind the net, turned over right in front of the net. Bailey able to clear it out. Low for Goldberg. Trying to work it forward just out of his reach as Major coming away with it. Spinning around, finds a centering feed just out of his reach as he was trying to get it for Chignall. So far, 3 goals and assists on the season for 4 points. That leads the Mighty Ducks on the season. As it comes down low for Michael Bailey. Trying to get a centering feed for Hicks. Bailey lifts up the back of that net. As it'll come down low for the Mighty Ducks. Cross ice, feet up high. That's going to go down the length of the ice for an icing. 13:20 to go here in the second. The draw over for Crowell. He scored 1 so far tonight, being pressured by Watrub. As Crowell will ring it down low, back over for Hicks. Hicks battling against Church as DeVault trying to keep it in. That's going to be played off sides, or delayed off sides, that is, as Church overskates it. Church still with it, trying to drop it back. Puck still loose here on top of the Carolina Thunderbirds logo. Winds up, fires as Church. Mass save made by Hines. Still no whistle here. As here comes Crowell. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Heading the blue line. Going to take it up top from the right circle. Crowell still with it. Behind the net. Near side. Shot. Scores! Vestal able to get his second goal of the season. This one coming at the 12-minute mark of the second period. Brings this back to within 2. As Goldberg squad gets the first goal of the second. A 1-goal game here. As the shots on goals closing in now 13-10 in favor of the Mighty Ducks still. Baxter and Hocevar going at it right off the face-off as it comes down for Crowell. Crowell got an assist on that goal. Crowell with 2 points so far on the night. Hocevar trying to work it forward, turned over. Here's a chance for a breakaway from Baxter, looking at his first point of the season. And instead trips over his own skates. And that's all she wrote for that breakaway opportunity. Retouching in, back in on sides. Still a delayed offsides as Baxter's in offsides. Down low, here's a chance now for 21 of Vestal, the most recent goal scorer. Ends up getting poke-checked right back out to the neutral zone as that's cleared down length of the ice. Hits the red line, so no icing. The vault down low for Vestal. 3-on-2. Shot sent wide, got to stick to it, was Gumford. Coming in tonight, Gumford had only given up 2, so that ties it here so far in this one with a 1-goal game against the number 1 and number 2 teams in the league. Major shot, sent it wide. Hines maybe got a piece of it. Throws his man down to the ice. People are not happy whatsoever. Looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty here. As there's a whistle. Looks like it's just going to be a holding here. Whoa. Who got the penalty? It looks like it's going to be Cameron Baxter once again. Indeed, so Baxter makes his way to the box. I seen a holding call earlier, not exactly sure if that's what the call is or not. We'll go roughing for now, at least. 10:02. Holding indeed, thank you. At the 10:02 mark of the second period, that's 4 penalty minutes so far. The second penalty for Cameron Baxter so far tonight. As I was mentioning here right before the start of this one, these two teams lead the league in penalty minutes. If I'm not mistaken, I believe one has 16 and the other has 18, indeed so. As the Ducks are up to 22 so far in the season. 1:40 to go here in the penalty to Baxter. Breeze skating in, trying to fire a shot on it. Gets blocked out by 82 of Baptist, looking to get his first point on the season. He'll fire it down. He'll fire that down the length of the ice. No icing here as the Mighty Ducks are down a man as they currently lead this one 3-2. Power play goal here would be huge. Goldberg with possession. And so hit the blue line. He has 2 goals and assists on the season for 3 points. Lines up, fire, save made by Comfort as he comes out for James, looking to get his first point of the season. Major trying to work it out. Major still with it now, 2-on-2 short-handed. Hitting the blue line, has Langford down low. Stops. Major still with it. Major plays it to himself, has Church down low. That's who he was trying to get it to. 43 seconds to go on the penalty. Church chips it off down low for 82 of Baptist. Down deep in his own zone. Good penalty kill so far for the Mighty Ducks. Major away with it. Spinning around his own zone. Playing off the near side half boards, trying to get it over for Church. He does nearly tripped up from 25 of Kaufman Moore. This has to be played up high for Breeze. Can't hold on to it. Nearly too many men as the scoreboard has decided to go out. Comes back on now. 10 seconds to go on that penalty. Goldberg whiffs on it. Here's a chance now. Alexander. As we're back 5-on-5. Goldberg chips it back to the far side corner. Bailey up for Beck. Beck not able to clear it out. Hicks will throw it down length of the ice. That should be an icing. It is not. Church, the first one back to it. Being pressured by Michael Bailey. Trying to get a turnover. Puck still loose. Beck able to hit it out to center ice. Here comes Church. 2-on-2. Trying to drop it back. Church still with it, spinning around. Winds up, fires, tipped out in front. Had it loose in the slot as Crowell trying to work it out the other way. Instead, it's turned over from Langford. Hale, that is. Centers. Crowell trying to work it out. Here comes Crowell. Has to beat around Church. Crowell with the speed. Trying to get around Pillhorn. Crowell in all alone. Shot trying to go 5-hole. His Comfort will keep that one out. Play it down low for Bailey. Hicks trying to get it over for Volk at the point. Out to the neutral zone, and then Crowell the first one to it. Shots on goal is 13-12. The Volk at the blue line. Skating in down low, taking it behind the back of the net of Comfort. Trying to get a centering feed as DeValk still with it, being pressured by Church. To the blue line for Crowell. Shot tipped out in front. One off the body of a man in green. As they'll dump it down length of the ice. That will go down like the ice for an icing. 6:30 to go here in the second. Pucks dropped out to the neutral zone. It goes for Seth Crowell. 5:40 to go here in the second period. DeValk trying to play it up high. Instead, he'll leave it for Rob Hosevar. From the blue line, that's going to be played off sides. 5:29 to go here in the second. Game number 2 is going to be between the Polar Bears and the Guppies. Those two netminders is going to be Nick Rowe, 1-1 on the season, 6 goals against for a 3 flat goal against average. And Jim Aiello, 1-1, 10 goals against for a 5-0 goal against average. There comes Guard trying to find a centering feed. That's a glove down by Jody Hines. He'll hold on to it. Under 5 to go now in the second. Puck's dropped up to the far side. Schroeder fires one, trying to get a tip on the back door as it comes down low and back out to the neutral zone. Just a little too much juice on that one. Goes down length of the ice. Another icing call here. This one only happening 40 seconds after the last. Baxter set to take the draw up against Hosevar. Goldberg squad was able to win the draw, but a indirect turnover led to a shot attempt as here comes Hosevar. Has some space trying to fire a shot on Hosevar, still with it as it's down to the corner. Comfort tried to play it out of his reach as it comes down low for DeValk. For Vestal, that is. Vestal trying to get it back over for Hosevar. Hosevar chipping at it. That's me between him and Baxter. Hosevar still with it. Shot blocked out in front over for Breeze. Breeze trying to deke around a handful of skaters as it will come out for the team in green. As that's a Baxter turned over back out to the neutral zone. A little bit of tic-tac-toe action going between purple, green, and purple. Hosevar upstairs trying to get around Schroeder. Hosevar still with it. Man sitting on the back door instead will drop it out to the top of the point as that'll be chipped right back down low to the near side corner. Vestal with it. Trying to get a turnover as Chignall's trying to work it forward. He's still looking to get his first point of the night. Has 4 points so far on the season. He has 3 goals and assist. As that's not going to be cleared out. Just kept in at the blue line. Shot goes right in front. Comfort trying to poke it home. Was Vestal. Comfort just able to keep that out of the back of the net with his left pad. Sharp angle shot there from Hosevar. Goes up top for a Breeze. Shot goes nowhere as the shot from Vestal goes off a body once again. Trying to ring it down the near side boards as that's going to go down length of the ice. Will that be another icing? It will not be. Works it forward for Goldberg. Able to hold it on his tape. And on sides, Goldberg still with it. Has some real estate. Holds from the right circle and just misses that far side post. Down link to the ice he goes. This one will not be far enough for icing as Alexander trying to chip it over. Baptist, that is. Woo! Trying to chip it forward out to the point, but nobody there to hold on to it. As it's out for Major. 2-on-3 goes off. The shin pad of Hicks. Back in a pass, trying to find somebody in the back door. A rebound chance there from Baptist is cleared out from Hicks. Down length of the ice it goes. An icing call here, 1:10 to go. Smart call there from Hicks to clear it down length of the ice. Especially here in this last minute of the second. So far, the Mighty Ducks have seemed unstoppable on the season. As for Goldberg's squad, they're holding their own as they have a chance here late in the second to try and get that equalizer. That is not going to be an icing. 40 seconds to go. Major will have to play it in front of the net of Comfort, right in between the two hash marks. Chips it down low for Langford. Shot. Hines was able to make the save as it had a chance on the back door. Luckily, it was friendly fire of Crowell there as he'll take it the other way. Under 20 to go. Crowell has to beat one. On the back end. Crowell with it just in it wide. Had some seeing eyes there, but just missed the outside portion of the net with 5 seconds to go. Hines will play it down low. Trying to get it home on the back door is Langford as Hicks will just clear it behind the net and out of danger. That will do it for the second period. A quick 1 minute timeout here. 3-2 is your score in favor of the Ducks.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina is a city with a rich history of reinventing itself. Here you can wine and dine back in time, or raise a glass to the future. Witness history in the making, or savor the present moment. That's why you'll love visiting Winston-Salem. Our past is present, our future is bright, and our city is yours to explore. Look forward. Travel back to Winston-Salem.
Welcome back here for the start of the third and final period. Set the date of the drop here. That's going to be Hosevar going up against Andy Hale. That's the captain for the Mighty Ducks. Hale in the season has 1 goal and assist. As we wait for the 2 netminders to be ready, that's Daniel Gumford and Jody Hines. 20 minutes up on the board, and away we go as a puck is dropped. Hey, we want it back. Goldberg squad. They're going back left to right. Hosevar works it to himself, but gets picked off as Alexander from the blue line. Alexander scored a handful of goals so on the season, as that's going to be turned over from Corral. Carl heading the blue line, trying to get around Church, now trying to get around Major. Going to be a hook and call here. Shot right on the goal line. Comfort able to keep that out. Looks like we're going to be getting 2 hooking calls here. I know. Go to the bathroom and get a paper towel for me too. I can do it. A hooking call here to Eric Church, coming right at the 1909 mark. Puck's dropped, away we go. Apologies here, trying to get the penalty up on the right-hand side. Shot gets blocked right on front. Not able to clear it out as that was just barely kept in from Crowell. Up high for the Volk. Holding shot, scores! The Volk gets credit with that one. A power play goal makes it 3-3 on the penalty to Eric Church. What did I say? The Volk. And just like that, we have a tie game here between the Ducks and the Zoo Ponies. Here comes Waltrip down low from the near side. Hashmark trying to get a shot off as it'll come right back down the other way for Vestal. Vestal's on a 1-on-3. Trying to work it forward, but Chignall able to, apologies there, as that was Baptist was able to work his man off the puck. Gonna be a delayed call here. Let's see what it's gonna be. Appears to be roughing. When's the clock stop here? 17:06.5. 4. 82 of Baptist gets the penalty. Do you know what it was for? Roughing. $17:03 is when that penalty was put up on the board, and that's when we'll start the clock here. Jason Hicks able to win the draw back to Vestal, as that's going to be cleared out from the Ducks, but not as far as what they were hoping for, as that's played off the near side half boards. Over for Major, trying to clear it out once back again. This will come down low for Goldberg. The closest game we've had so far this season for the Mighty Ducks. Pilhorn in the near side corner, gonna play it up high for Chignall. Trying to clear it out, can't. Captain down low, trying to fire one off as it comes down low for Hicks. Hicks still with it. Centering feed. Comes out for Major. Trying to chip it up to himself, he will. 3-on-2 now for the Mighty Ducks. Major down low for Waltrip. Shot blocked in out in front by Goldberg. Major away with it. He'll take it down deep into his own defensive zone, trying to kill this penalty to 82 of Nate Baptist. On the forechecks, Hocevar. Passes it forward for Waltrip, hitting the blue line. Long shot, goes off the back. Half boards as it comes down low for Hocevar. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. Cross ice feed, trying to get it over for Vestal. Mage away with it. Throws it high into the air and back out. And down link to the ice it goes. 27 seconds to go on the penalty, the Baptist. Here's Hocevar. From center ice to the blue line. Trying to fire a shot on, comes down low. Hocevar still with it behind the net. Still with it, centering feed, trying to fire a shot off. As it goes right back up high and down link to the ice it goes. 5 seconds to go on the penalty, the Baptist. 1 second, and that will do it. Back 5-on-5. Goldberg lays his man down to the ice. No call against Baptist. Trying to get a centering feed there. Hocevar trying to work it out alongside Beck. Hocevar with it, but can't get it completely out. Langford able to keep it in. DeVault trying to work it out. Things getting a little bit chippy here. Eric Church gets the turnover in the neutral zone. Has some real estate blocked out in front from Goldberg. Church still with it. Holding. Church trying to drop it back. Schroeder with it. He'll dump it up the far side corner. 14 minutes to go here in the third period. Schroeder picks up the change in the neutral zone. Over for Church right at the blue line. As he'll take it in on sides. Has a man waiting on the back door, trying to get it to him. Puck still loose as it comes out for Hocevar. Nearly a turnover there from guard. Indeed so. Long shot, glove down by Hines. He'll hold on to it. 13:35 to go in the third. 16-16 are your shots. Here comes Church. Shot blocked by Alexander. Friendly fire. Tipped out in front. Scores. It's Schroeder. Second goal of the night there from Schroeder comes at the 13-minute mark of the third period. A big goal there. 4-3 back in favor of the Mighty Ducks. Puck's dropped over for DeValk. DeValk working at forward. Chignall has a 3-on-2 if he decides to wait. Now it's a 2-on-1. Chignall has Alexander down low, trying to get there. Puck's out in front. Hines will cover it up. 12 and change to go here in the third period. It'll be Hale and James that take the draw. Tipped out in front. As Crowell's trying to get it out. Breeze trying to get a centering feed over for Bailey. Turned over. Delayed offsides, and they're good. Here comes Crowell down low. Has to get around to one. Able to get around Hale. Crowell still with it. Centering feed. Trying to get it over James right on the back door. Ends up whiffing on the shot attempt. As that's not going to be an icing down link to the ice. It's going to be a foot race between Breeze, Crowell, and Alexander. Alexander able to win the foot race, but not able to win the puck patrol. As now a centering feed had Alexander right there in the slot as it comes out for Chignall. Right out in front, puck still loose. Trying to clear it as the puck's sitting in between the two hash marks. Out to the point, down low for Chignall, trying to get a one-touch feed. That went right off his skate and cleared out to the neutral zone for Pillhorn. Going off for a line change here, but a handful of men stay out, including Vestal and Breeze. Played down low for Crowell. Trying to play it down low for Breeze, instead goes just a hair too far out of reach. Another icing call here in the third period. Out to the point, Major, down low for Church. Winds up, fires as that hits the back glass. Trying to work it out to Vestal. He will hit center ice. Here's Baptist, in on sides. Trying to get around two. Shot blocked out in front from Goldberg. The puck's still loose. Hicks trying to work it out. Comes out for Church. Fires, got sent wide. Got a tip in there from Langford. To the neutral zone, Hicks able to work it down deep. Under 10 to go here in this third and final frame. Up to 82 of Baptist. Holding in, slowing down, fires, and a glove save from Jody Hines. Draws the whistle, 9:20 to go here in period number 3. Puck's dropped to the point, Major. Dumps it in for Langford. Trying to work it around his man. Down low for Wattrub. Puck's loose in front of the net, trying to glove it down. Was Goldberg. Wattrub's shot gets held on to by Hines once again as Hines laying down in his crease. Just able to keep that one out. $8:20 to go here in the third period. Down low to the corner, Hicks with it, trying to get that equalizing goal. Hicks still with it, backhanded shot, save made by Gumford as it comes up high for Kaufman Moore. Tipped out in front as Hicks trying to glove it down. To the corner, Major. Major has time, up high. Hits the blue line, in with a 3-on-2 from the right circle shot, just in it wide from Gord. Here comes Hosevar looking to get his first point of the season. Over skates, and so did Church. Takes another tumble down here. Down the near side half boards. Cleared down link to the ice. Will that one be an icing? It will be. 7:06 to go here in the third period. Puck's dropped out in front of the crease. Gumford able to fire it off into the corner. Offsides, Baxter drops it up high for Chignall. Ends up getting a turnover. Here comes Hosevar trying to chip it to himself. Puck still loose. Ends up being cleared out back to the neutral zone as it comes out for DeVolk. DeVolk chipping it forward. That's going to go on net of Gumford as he'll play it up high. Nearly turned over back to DeVolk. Here comes Schroeder looking for his hat trick. Gets sticked aside by Crowell. Crowell going to take it himself, hitting the pull line. They have numbers. Crowell looking to tie this one up as Gumford will say no and keeps us a 4-3 game. 5:38 to go in the third. Puck's drop, Crowell out to the point, winds up, fires, gets a tip out in front. Hosevar trying to fire one on the backhand, just went wide. As you can see, Crowell down here at the point celebrating. Breeze drops it out to the point for Crowell. Skating in, fires one in, and pad save made by Gumford. Gumford's looked solid so far all night, giving up 3 goals on 19 shots. Buck over for Crowell, has some space. Nearly got a turnover as DeVolk able to keep it in. Back over for Crowell on the backhand. Leaves it for Breeze. Nearly turned over as Breeze still with it. Trying to fire it in. Up high, just able to push it out of the zone. As Hosevar trying to work it in. 4:25 to go. It's nearly time for stop clock. Breeze works it forward, in on sides. Here's a chance now for Bailey looking to get his first point of the season. Apologies here as Michael Bailey does have 1 goal, but that's all he has so far. 4 minutes ago as that was a scrum right in front of the net of Gumford. 2 purple sweaters and a whole bunch of green. Puck's drop, goes up high. Pilhorn trying to work it out. As we got 3:40 to go here in the third period. Out to the point. Tipped out in front. Pilhorn trying to work it out as that's going to go down linked to the ice. As we're just about that time for stop clock. No icing. Crowell going at it. Down to the corner. Baptist nearly got that turnover as it's up high for DeVolk. DeVolk has it on the backhand. 3:19 to go. Trying to slow things down as it will only take 1. And will we see Jody Hines make his way to the bench? Hip check there, and that's going to be a delayed penalty. We will have Goldberg squat on a power play for 2 of the last 3 minutes here of the third period. Now it's going to come right in at the 3-minute mark. Interference to Baptist. And a timeout for the Mighty Ducks. Okay, so we'll take another quick timeout here. 1 minute. Running down. 4-3 is your score in favor of the Mighty Ducks. Two minutes up on the board as we are set here to get things back going for the final 3 minutes. And once again, we are on a puck stoppage here or a time stoppage on puck stoppages. Woo, tongue twister. Back the other way, Schroeder trying to clear it out. Here's a chance now for DeVault. Church upon the back check, but not able to clear it out. Bailey pressuring Major. And just spinning around, he still has it. He'll just throw it out and clears it down length to the ice it goes. Church able to beat it. Gonna be a rush here. Shot out in front. Gonna be played behind the back of the net for Goldberg. Zam making its way down. 1:20 to go. Centering it. Gets a turnover from Church. Here comes Church. He scored. He's looking to get his first goal of the night. He has 2 goals, 2 assists on the season. As it's worked forward for Crowell, hitting the blue line. He scored 1 so far in the night, and he has 1 assist as well. Here comes Church. Winds up, fire, short-handed, just in it wide. Those are up high, trying to get it to Breeze, but Breeze didn't have his stick handled correctly as it's worked right back the other way. Major, 1:44 to go in the third period. Spinning around, just going to drop it back to his defensive partner. I believe that's of Schroeder. Indeed so. He'll dump it in deep and will not chase after it. As Goldberg will try to chip it forward. Ends up clipping his man, no call. Hosever down on the near side for Crowell, just out of his reach, trying to work it forward, chipping it. Over for Hosever, shot, sent it wide off the backboards. 1:10 to go. Behind the net goes for Major with 6 seconds to go on the penalty. Trying to clear it out. Down link to the ice it goes. Will that be an icing? It will not be. Trying to poke it home's Church. Right out in front. Here comes Breeze. Trying to work it out. Puck's just sitting there. And a broken stick at that. A broken stick for Baptist. As we're back 5-on-5, puck made its way into the back of the net. There was a whistle before it went in, so no goal. 47.6. Michael Bailey and Justin James livid with the Mighty Ducks there on the bench. Unsure what happened there. Let's try and take a look back. Unfortunately not. Looks like we will remain 5-on-5 here for the next 47 seconds. James making his way off the bench. And the clock's running. As the puck's dropped away we go. Able to work it forward. Hicks.
It's a 5-on-4, not a
5-on-4. Shot blocked out in front. Major trying to clear it out. 20 to go. Up high to the neutral zone. Goldberg works it down low for Breeze with 10 to go. Plays it down low for Hicks, just out of his reach, but one last chance here. Looks like Mage is going to clear it out to the corner. Will hold on to it. And that will do it here for game number 1. Final score 4-3 in favor of the Mighty Ducks. They'll stay undefeated, going 4-0 on the season. As for Goldberg, they'll fall 2-2 and remain here in second place, with the Mighty Ducks taking an even bigger lead in the first place. Game number 2 will be up here in the next handful of minutes. That one will be between the Polar Bears and the Guppies. Once again, final score 4-3.